What a pleasant place this is. And there's such a nice scent in the breeze. Living here must be wonderful. Thank you, truly, for inviting me to this place. May the stars be the guardian of your dreams and of your journey home. Rest well. Good night.
Is this the legendary Serenity Pot? I've read about it, but I never imagined the inside would look like this. And it's not just the Serenity Pod. I've read about loads of other artifacts and mechanisms too. Is it that late already? Even the clearest minds need rest. Good night. You should get some shut-eye too. I know how grown-ups like to stay up late overthinking things. So this is where you usually stay? It's so spacious! This is making me jealous. If only I could use the abode arts of the Liyue Adepti on the Golden Beagle. If you don't mind, I'd quite like to record my discoveries here in my encyclopedia. When I was chatting with Tubby earlier, she even gave me a feather. Oh, don't worry, I already asked. I always make sure to get permission as long as the subject is someone I can talk to. Well, in that case, I guess I'd figure it out on the fly. Come to think of it, the times I tracked that Rishbilin tiger and those water birds in Sumeru were really dangerous. Rishbilin tigers are highly territorial, so I set up camp some distance away from its den to allow for easier observation. Apparently, the fur on a Rishbilin tiger's temples allows it to measure distances. I wanted to verify this claim. But unfortunately, I got a little too close. Racing a Rishbilin tiger through the jungle really isn't something I'd recommend. If it weren't for a passing forest ranger coming to my rescue, I might not have made it out alive. But thanks to that experience, I also learned about a special rainforest fungus whose spores are the bane of the Rishbilin tiger. And with that, another page was added to my encyclopedia. So I guess you could call it a blessing in disguise. Well, it wasn't the water birds themselves that were dangerous, but rather the environment they live in. Lumi and I were in a small boat watching them build nests in their wetland habitat. They would pick up floating twigs and branches to use as nesting material. But clearly, besides us, there were other animals that had figured out their nesting habits. Those floating branches were actually traps. These other animals would wait for the water birds to wade out and pick them up. Exactly! A huge spinal crocodile suddenly leaped out of the water and the waves it created almost capsized our boat! That noise alerted other spinal crocodiles nearby, and somehow they ended up deciding that Lumi and I would make even better prey. Luckily, they're not as agile on land as they are in water. Once we made it to dry ground, they stopped chasing us. So, if you're ever planning on going bird watching in the wetlands, watch out for the dangers in the water, too. Right? I don't want to toot my own horn, but my lectures for fresh-faced adventurers are really quite popular. Those little educational picture books for kids? I've never considered that before. But it's not a bad idea. The children in the Conch Gang can't get enough of my stories. Maybe I have a special talent. Besides, if I can get published, the royalties would go a long way. Yeah! There's no time to lose! Let's get started right away!